Today I'm going to be ranking NBA teams all time. You can see the tiers right here. You got iconic, really good, good, decent, and trash. Just get started. First team, the Bucks. I have NBA.com to see everything about them. Where are the Bucks? It's going to be Alright. Yeah, they've won 2 championships. They've had some of the best players of all time. Kareem, Oscar. They've had Giannis. They're decent at other times. I think overall, they're good. Next up, the Nets. Then the New Jersey Nets, yep. Brooklyn. And New York Nets. Obviously, we're really good in the ABA with Julius Erving. They've been to the finals before a couple times. But overall, I don't think they're trash. I'm going to go decent. Then we got the Knicks. They've been around for a long time. Does having Madison Square Garden count? I don't know. Yep, since 1946. 2 championships. They've obviously had some good players. That's what happens if you're around for a million years. I think overall they're an iconic team. But I don't think they're better than some of these other teams. That makes sense. Which it probably doesn't, but Raptors, they're pretty new. They have the best logo of all time in the 90s. They have the best jerseys of all time in the 90s. Maybe I'll do a tier list on some of that. If you want to see a tier list on like ranking NBA all-time logos and all-time jerseys, like and subscribe, please. Yeah, won a championship with Kawhi. Only been around since 1995. But they've been good for some of that time. I think I'm going to put them in good because they have a championship. Then we got the Jazz. Since 1979. Never won a championship, been to a couple finals. Had Malone and Stockton. Had Darren Williams when he was in his prime, I guess. Had Mitchell, Gobert. I'm going to go between decent or good. I think all time just from their teams in the 90s, I'm going to go good. Next up, the Houston Rockets, 4-0 in Summer League, winning the championship. I love the Rockets. All time, yeah, they've had 2 championships, been around since 67, had San Diego. They've had a lot of good players, Elvin Hayes, Hakeem, Clyde at the end of his career. Drafted Yao Ming. They had T-Mac. They had James Harden. I think all time, between good or really good, I'm biased, so I'm going to put them in really good. I don't think they're iconic. But, and the Pelicans, like the Knicks would probably be in really good if they had been around since like 1970. But they haven't. Next up, the Pelicans. Alright. I get them confused with the Hornets just because of the relocation stuff. But yeah, from the New Orleans Hornets. Oh yeah, they were in Oklahoma City. 2002. I thought they were older than that. I don't know why. I mean, their best player all time is Anthony Davis. Or Chris Paul, whichever one. They played in Oklahoma City, the Hurricane. But all time they're trash. It's that easy. Lakers, iconic, 17 championships. A bunch of the best players of all time. Don't need to say anything. Actually, where are the Celtics at? We're just going to do that right now. I see a couple teams here, and this trash section is going to get filled up. The Bulls obviously had the 6 championships. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen. Where they at? But except for that, they've been decent with, like, Derrick Rose. But they have Michael Jordan. They're an iconic team, all time. 6 championships. I think it's the 3rd most. Should be. The Timberwolves. Whew. I hear Trash is getting excited to fill up their space. That was a bad joke. Been around since 1989. Never been to finals. First, they went with the Western Conference Finals. The only thing they've ever had is Kevin Garnett. They have Ant-Man now, but it's trash. A lot of these are just newer teams, but Blazers do have a championship, which I forgot in my champions quiz, which was pretty embarrassing. Whoa. The Chicago Packers. I know about some of these teams. I know about the Bullets. This is all the Bullets teams. Wait. The Wizards were the Chicago Packers. The Chicago Zephyrs. What even is that? What team am I on? The Blazers? I don't know. Yeah, been to championship. Had Bill Walton, Clyde, Dame. I'm gonna go with... I think good. I think they're like in this tier with some of these other teams. Nuggets just won their first championship. They were good in the ABA, but we are not ranking NBA. Maybe I'll make an ABA video. I don't know. Oh, where's the Nuggets? Am I blind? Where are the Nuggets? Oh, there they are. 1980 championship. They haven't done a ton else. They haven't also been that good, really. I'm gonna go good just because they won the championship. Yeah. Thunder, ooh, and the Supersonics. Supersonics won their championship with Dennis Johnson. I think Jack Sikma was on that team. Obviously changed to OKC where they made the finals. They made finals 3 times with the Sonics. They've had a lot of good players. There's 3 MVPs they drafted, KD, Russ, and Harden. I'm going to put Thunder / Supersonics. I think they're good. Then the Grizzlies. Never been to finals. Only been around since 1995. They have most of the worst teams of all time. The Vancouver Grizzlies. They went 101 and 359. Who was on that team? That was like Mike Bibby, I think. Big Country Reeves or whatever his name was. They did have some good jerseys, though. Right now, they obviously got Ja. They have the Grit and Grind teams. But, I mean, their old seasons. It's between trash and decent. They've never been to finals. But they're better than the Timberwolves, I think. Actually. Gotta go trash. The Mavericks. Where they at? Been to 1 finals, been to 2. Obviously won a championship with Dirk. They've had some other good players. I didn't show you, so when I'm going through the things, here's like the titles of it all and stuff. I think Mavericks, though, they're good. There's a lot of good. Spurs, iconic. 5 championships. 2 of the best big men of all time. Maybe another one in Wemby. If you win 5 championships, you're iconic. I think that's pretty easy. Next up, the Suns. Where should I put the Suns? Been around since 1968. Made it to 3 finals. Had Charles Barkley. Their new team, obviously. Their newest team. I think I'm going to go decent. No, I'll do decent. Is there anything I'm forgetting about the Suns had? I don't think so. They had the Steve Nash 7 second team, Mike D'Antoni, which kind of changed basketball. They're getting upgraded to good. Clippers, do I need to say anything else on this one? I'm just Worst franchise in NBA history. Probably. Especially for how long they've been around. Where they at? So, the old Clippers, wherever they're at. I can't. Okay. So the Buffalo Braves were bad. They had Bob McAdoo. The San Diego Clippers were really bad. The LA Clippers, there's a difference between the Los Angeles and LA Clippers. Los Angeles was bad, LA bad. Never been to finals. They're trash. It's just for how long they've been around, too. They've never really been good. They're Lob City. That's pretty much it. Because they're always hurt now. Warriors, I think they'll probably be really good. They had Wilt. What should I do? Have 5 championships, right? Yeah. I think the Philadelphia Warriors count. No, that's the 76ers. No, it is. Philadelphia Warriors. So Wilt was on the Philadelphia Warriors when he averaged 50, but on the Philadelphia 76ers after, I think. Yeah. Wait. So what are these 2 championships from? Because Wilt won a championship with the 76ers later. I'm not forgetting about him. What? Okay, I'm just going to put them in really good. I think they have 5 championships. No, wait. They have 4. They have everything Curry's won. Well, let me look this up. How many I know I don't spell right. And I type slow. I know that too. And you can't see the text box much. They have 7. 2022. 1947. That doesn't count. It's the NBL. And 56. What? Yeah, they won one with Rick Barry, I think. Okay. I'm just going really iconic. They have this dynasty. Yeah, I guess they're iconic. Pistons. This is the definition of really good. Had the bad boy Pistons. Had the all defense Pistons. 3 championships. I don't think they're iconic though. Going really good. Kings. Let's just see this. We should all take a second to think about how bad the Kings have been. They are 2007-2, 3,222. Didn't make the playoffs for whatever, 19, 16, 17, whatever, straight seasons. Their best player all time might be DeMarcus Cousins. Wait, nope. They had the Royals, who won a championship. My bad. With Oscar Robertson. No, the Rochester Royals. Then they had the Oscar Robertson teams. The Kansas City Omaha Kings, never heard of. Kansas City. Sacramento. The championship from the 50s is going to get them put in decent. The modern Kings are so bad, but except for this year, obviously. I'll go decent. Just because they have that championship and they have some good players. Well, it's a championship from the... What year did they win this? I don't know. I'll do that. Cavs, this is LeBron James that we are ranking. Won championship into the finals with LeBron. Had the Mark Price, Larry Nance teams. I'm going to go good. Next up, Philly. So this was the Philadelphia Warriors, right? It should be. Oh yeah, the Fort Wayne Zollner Pistons. I don't know what they're doing with some of these names. Alright. Wait. So Wilt got traded to the expansion team? I don't understand 60s basketball. Okay, they're the Syracuse Nationals and moved. Alright, that makes sense. Yeah, Nationals won a championship. Philly won 2. The Julius Erving, Moses Malone teams and the Wilt team. I think all time they're probably really good. Had a lot of good players. Embiid now, they had the process. I'm gonna go really good. Hornets, this is, where are they at? Where are they at? Charlotte. Alright, so we all know about the Charlotte Bobcats. Yeah. So I think this is just they've been the Hornets for that long, or they've been in Charlotte. I don't know. The Bobcats were the worst team of all time. They were just so bad for so long. The Hornets, since they did that, have drafted a bunch of busts and signed a bunch of players to a bunch of money that they shouldn't get. They're trash. There we go. I don't think Grizzlies belong in this category. I'm moving them up to decent. They're at least good at one time. So are the Timberwolves. I'm going decent. I don't care. Wizards. Alright. This video is going a little longer than I wanted it to. Yeah. Hurry up. Wizards won the championship with the Bullets. Have had some good players all time. I think they're decent. Or should I do good? I'll go decent. Magic. They've had Shaq and Penny. Then they've had nothing. Then they had the white teams. And they've had pretty much nothing. Do they have anything I'm forgetting about? No, they do not. Made the finals a couple times, though. Decent. Heat. It's either really good or iconic. There's new, but I'm going really good. Have the 2 championships. Had the LeBron teams. The Alonzo Mourning, Tim Hardaway teams. The D Wade. Their teams right now. And they have some really good jerseys. Next up, we got the Hawks. They obviously had the St. Louis Hawks with Bob Pettit, who won a championship. The Milwaukee Hawks, I didn't know were a thing. The Tri-City Blackhawks, I don't know what that is even. Won a championship, had Dominique all time. They've also been around for a really long time. I'll put them in good. And then the Pacers, last team. Where are they at? Been around since 76, made 1 finals. They've had some good teams. They've had some good players. Obviously had teams playing against the Heat in the early 2010s. I'm gonna go decent. I think that's gonna be the final list. That's it for me ranking every NBA franchise all time.